What is going on, guys? Panashe here, back with another episode. Today we're going to be talking about why it's been pretty difficult to be any sort of tech YouTuber or any sort of tech enthusiast here in Africa, right? So before we start, I'm just going to give you guys some background information, right? So, my name is Panashe, right? I'm a chemical engineering student at the University of Cape Town. I'm a tech enthusiast. I love technology. I love exploring it, touching it, holding it, basically anything you can think about, right? So that's my relationship with this product. But I thought, it was going to be fun, but as time went on, I realized it's pretty difficult being a technology enthusiast here in Africa or being a tech YouTuber, right? So I have four main reasons why this is the case, right? So the first reason is price, right? Technology in Africa is relatively expensive, right? I don't know why this is the case, right? I'll give an example of the Xbox Series S, right? When it came out, it was $299. It was like $299, and I was like, okay, 5,200 rand, well, equivalent of like 5,200 rand. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool, it's pretty dope, right? And when Xbox South Africa announced that they were like at 7,000 rand, I'm like, well, I thought it was 5,200 rand. At least if it was because of the difference in markets, at least they could have made it at least 5,500 rand or something, but they made it 7,000 rand. That is a 1,800 rand difference, which is like $110 difference or something like that, right? And I'm like, that's basically almost 50 or so percent increase in price. Not 50%, maybe 30 or 20% increase in price, right? And I'm like, why is this the case, right? I don't even know why. I think I'd probably attribute it to maybe lack of competition between like tech retailers here in South Africa or in Africa in general. Because in South Africa we have Incredible Connection, we have Matrix Warehouse, we have what do you call it? Eve Tech. We have Woods Warehouse. I actually didn't know it existed until recently. But those are basically the three main ones I can say. The top ones, I know. Maybe PC Express and PC Link and Computer Mania. But that's basically it. Right? There are no like other wholesale technology shops like things like Micro Center in the US and stuff like that, right? So it's really difficult. So, right, I thought maybe getting a student job. I started producing videos for 8 months. I thought maybe let me get a job. And when I did get the job, the student salary was not enough for me to like buy any sort of technology to review for my channel. Even saving it would be pointless because like I still have other things that I want to do. I'm still a student. I still want to go out with my friends once in a while, but like it's just not enough, right? In comparison, I'm a friend in the UK. They get about 320 pounds a month. It's like 6,000 pounds plus, right? So at least you can work around, right? Including like maybe if you get a monthly allowance from your parents, you can make it work, right? But like still, given the African situation, even if you have monthly allowance, it's pretty difficult to make it work. Try to buy technology to review for you guys. It's pretty difficult. So that is the first reason, right? Technology is just, sometimes as a student, it's just almost impossible to buy, right? By yourself, let me say. The second thing is the range of technology, like the products available are just so limited, right? In America, the UK, it's just being competitive, basically. I think being competitive in that regard is extremely difficult. Because like, let's say you have the money to buy the technology, right? But for you to compete, right, in the tech market, to be able to compete with people like Marquez, Dave 2D, Mr. Who's the Boss, those kind of people, you really need to have that technology to be pushing out videos as fast as they are, right? And so that your opinion can also have effect. Because of course, the person who brings up the first opinion, of course, has the greater effect, right? But it's very hard to remain to be a competitive tech enthusiast because that technology, maybe that specific technology is not available to us, right? So for example, maybe things like the OnePlus Nord, Google Pixel, even certain computers and things like that are not available in African markets. So while they might be the hardest thing in the technology industry, right, they're not available in South Africa. So I can't talk about them. Right? I can't be reading things off a website or watching 10 videos from Marquez, Mr. Who's the Boss, and things like that. So I can just bring out a video to you guys. It wouldn't be my own personal feeling about the product or my own personal review or opinion about the product. It would be someone else's just modified, which is unfair to you guys because I want to create original, authentic content for you guys, right? So that is the thing, right? It's just the range is so limited in Africa that it's extremely hard to remain competitive, right? That's the second thing, right? Third thing, right? I guess people are just not interested in technology in Africa. That's just how the way to put it actually. Because when I look at my YouTube statistics, right, like from the videos that I've done very well, most of them are not from South Africa actually. Like even Africa in general, like maybe 40% is from Africa. The rest is like outside Africa, Asia, countries like India, the United States, United Kingdom, those kind of countries. Right? Those are the kind of people who watch 60% of my content, which is like, yeah, it's just like, so what are the risks? What is the population in Africa doing? So yeah, that is the third thing. The fourth thing is, I guess companies are just not willing to engage. Maybe it's just because maybe I'm a kid, first of all, one, and maybe I don't have that large following to be able to, have partnerships with these companies. But I thought, my thinking, I passed it through my dad. My dad has been doing like these kinds of things. And I just thought, I should run my proposal that I sent to these companies through him. And I was like, yeah, I think it's pretty solid. And I gave it to these companies, and what they said was, dear Panashe, we apologize. Right, so we think your idea is great, but we are already having this sort of arrangement with someone else. Right? And I'm like, okay, wait, this kind of arrangement with someone else. I was like, okay, maybe I went overboard and like they're not technology enthusiasts enough. Maybe go search for them. Search them quickly, and I was like, most of them who came up were like, they were not even like tech enthusiasts. Like they were like celebrities, but not like celebrities. They were just actors, right? They were actors, and it wasn't based on anything that they produced. It was just basically based on their Instagram page. And even on their Instagram pages, there was nothing. And I was like, so who are these companies really engaging? Right? Did they tell me that, we are engaging someone else because they didn't want to tell me straight up that we were bro? Like, no. Right? That's my thinking. I'm thinking they didn't want to tell me straight up that they are bro. We don't want to engage. I thought they were just being nice. But I was just like, but yeah, so who are they engaging? Because I don't see anyone, right? The technology people I see on Instagram, or like the accounts that I saw of the people who was recommending were like celebrities who are like actors who have nothing remotely, related to technology. I'm just like, so what are we doing here actually? But yeah, this is basically my take, or basically my experience being a tech YouTuber here in Africa, right? I made a video saying why there are no tech YouTubers in Africa. That video did pretty well. I think we got over 1,000 views, which is pretty dope. If you guys are interested in such content, just tell me and I'll continue making it. But for now, yeah, I hope I didn't ruffle any feathers. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. They're just, cliche YouTube endings. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys will engage me in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.